sure we're centered. That's pretty good. Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it angled weird?
It feels like you're closer to the camera than I am.
Yeah, it's angled weird. Here, I got you. So that means I gotta do this. Or am I closer because my chair's closer? Oh, I'm close. I like that. What's going on, everybody?
Refresh your home with the help of Living
That looks better
Space
for sure.
Prairie, located at the George Bush Turnpike at Arkansas Lane. Upgrade with our
I'm gonna
in-stock.
wait for you to see what it looks like on the camera.
Looks good.
Why do I look bigger? Like, I look like...
You've always look
Are
bigger.
you sure? Oh, I'm wearing a sweater too, though. Like that. I'm not taller than you,
No,
but I look taller than you right now.
Maybe mine needs to get more. Huh?
Snapchat.
As you said last
I
time.
know, but I swear you are.
But it feels like now I'm sitting up more than I was last time. How's that? I feel like I'm taller now.
Now you look taller right here, but what's funny is like
Here,
Maybe-
there, I know.
is this good? Is it good?
It looks good to me.
Like it looks okay. We're just okay. Alright, did we have it like on low when we started? Let me
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
So we'll go turn it down.
Yeah. We'll start. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the third episode of Tear Jerkers. I'm E Valley. This is
D Money.
and today's category is about zombies, man. So we're gonna be jerking those tears with zombies. Scariest zombies. So get up in this chat. Tell us what you think. We do. So the way we do ours, we have 5 different tiers that we are gonna be placing them in. We got goat, pretty good, meh, kind of bad, in the pit. Yeah.
I hope my fingers are lining up.
I feel
really
like they
hope
were,
so.
but I
feel
couldn't
like
see.
I just went with the heart of the cards and was like,
I went British on that accent.
the heart of the cards.
During our stream, we have perks available. Which one's mine right now? Oh, I get to put. I'm gonna bring Downer because last time I brought Raw.
Or do we want to start from scratch every week?
No, we gotta switch every
Switch
time.
every
I
time?
think so.
So last time you had
I
put it
brought
in your
up-
pocket?
Yeah, I put it in your pocket last time. So what it is if one of us, if he has put it in your pocket this time. So if he goes like this and puts it in his pocket, that means he's gonna take whichever one we're talking about and bring it up the tier system. Our other perk is, and we switch these off every session. Our other perk is my vision.
My vision.
So if I do this, boom.
Ah, my vision.
That means I get to take whatever we're talking about and bring it down to a lower tier. No matter what, we can still talk about it, but no matter what, I will get the final say so and where it goes lower. So without further ado, and we'll be mentioning that every single time. So it's just what we do. So let's get right into it, and we're gonna be like Russian rouletting these zombies. So let's get into it. You're the first draw, baby.
Thank you. There are movies, shows, games.
Movies, shows, and games.
First pick.
First pick. What we got?
We got Zombieland.
Ooh,
Personal favorite of mine.
Zombieland. Really good movie. What are you gonna rate it as? And this is by Scariest Zombies. Scariest Zombies is what we're going by in the tier system.
I want to go mad.
I want to go mad too. I agree with you. I was thinking like personal preference. I want to be like.
I wanted to.
So good.
But doing research for this, they don't move nearly as much as I remember them moving.
No.
They're very much a backdrop to the main characters and what they're going through.
I agree. And if you think about it too, at the end of Zombieland, spoilers, just in case.
Spoilers.
I don't know how you haven't watched Zombieland.
It's a trap.
Yeah, but at the end of Zombieland 1, at least, Oh gosh, what's his name? The cowboy dude. Y'all know who I'm talking
Tallahassee?
about. Tallahassee. Oh, they're all by
They're
states.
all- yeah.
Or states?
States?
I don't know.
I think it's states.
Is there a Tallahassee state? There's not.
No.
It's cities, right?
Locations,
Cities?
I guess?
I don't know. Anyways.
Showing off that education.
Geography was not my forte.
No,
I'll tell you
never.
that.
I don't know where I am now.
But at the end, he was having a shoot off, and if these were like any better than average zombies, they would have easily gotten through that little
Barricade?
Barricade, which
Yeah.
wasn't even a barricade.
Not really.
They should have climbed through, but it was cool. It was still cool. But I would say meh as well. So I think we're in agreement on that one.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to put it in the. Is it upside down?
Nope.
Zombieland in meh. All right, I'm gonna choose with my sword, my machete.
Machete.
This one. What is it? Oh.
Hashtag
interesting.
alive.
Hashtag alive.
What a great movie.
It's a great movie.
Great movie.
It's
I
an
love it.
oddball. I feel like for our zombies, this is our oddball. So we have a few oddballs, but okay. I would say that this one, man, dude, I'm gonna have to say it's like.
I'm interested to see.
I'm gonna say man too.
Man?
And what do you think?
I think I was actually thinking pretty good, only because the virus spreads really, really quickly. Because if I'm not mistaken, the main character wakes up to find that his family. I don't know why I want to make that sound effect every time we do that. But he wakes up to find his family is somewhere else, and they eventually get word to him that they're not coming. And so I feel like the world drops into chaos very quickly, which, if you're not prepared, can be the difference between life and death.
But that's like a lot of zombies.
That is a lot of
That's like almost
zombies.
all zombies. Well,
But
okay.
that makes them scarier.
It does make them scarier, but if they almost all do that,
Also, some of them are like quirky, scary. Like the way they crawl. That's like a literal kind of scare.
you know what?
I don't know
Let
what
me
you
ask
wanna do
you
with that.
this: whenever they jump down into the street, like I thought they should have been caught. There were so many zombies around them, right?
There were.
You know
I
what's
think-
weird? Is I feel like Zombieland zombies are worse than
They're worse. That's
And
one
that's
reason
like
I want to
alive.
be pretty good.
for Zombieland.
Yeah. So should we move Zombieland down?
That's what I was thinking.
Because I'm thinking that hashtag alive should be mad.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I think
Let me
so.
put my machete down.
Machete.
Okay.
I wanted to put some barbed wire, but what's that?
Move that down.
Yeah.
We're moving Zombieland to.
Oh.
What's crazy is
Take it off.
they're not even bad zombies. Oh, they're taking you off?
Yeah.
Just leave it there. It's fine.
Well, when I'm not gonna be able to.
No, it's fine. No, like leave it on man.
I'll leave it on
Yeah. We'll just put this one right beside it. Because I mean they're
about
both
the same.
Man. They're both man.
They're about the same. The alive zombies are a bit more quirky, like I said,
But all right.
just in terms of the way they act, and I feel like they move a bit faster than the Zombieland zombies. But in terms of
You're
being
right.
able to survive them, they're about the same.
Yeah. All right, it's your choice. Your choice of this.
It's time to choose. Ha!
Oh my
Zombie.
gosh, we're getting some of the.
We're getting some of the weirder. We're getting them out of the way first.
Okay, Zombie. Let's Margie. Hello. Hola.
Hola. ¿Cómo estás?
All right, so Zombie. Listen, they do get like adrenaline rushes, right, or whatever, like and they go full zombie. But like, really though, like she lives an everyday life.
But that in and of itself is kind of scary because you
kinda
can't
scary,
tell when looking at her that she can kill you like that.
True. True.
Sir,
Let me ask you this though: would you rather be like, I don't want to bring up other zombies, but let's just even say, would you rather be around her, like zombie her?
Mhm.
Like, look at her, guys. I like that picture. picture.
She's pretty
But
attractive,
Would
I'm
you
not gonna
rather
lie.
be around her or like even hashtag alive or Zombieland zombies?
I'd rather be around her.
I don't think she's that scary.
She's not on face value.
What's up, Jamal?
My only-
Hey, The Walking Dead. We will get there, buddy. We will
It's
get
definitely
there. What is going on,
it's
man?
definitely. I don't know if you can see this, but behind young Eric. but
Yeah.
it's definitely.
It'll be coming up. It'll be coming up.
It's coming up.
I'm thinking the Pit.
Fry Zombie.
I'm thinking a Pit Fry Zombie.
She's smart. She was a former doctor. She's actually a really intelligent
But
person.
she doesn't eat people.
She eats dead people. She
dead
eats their
brains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She actually.
I don't think that's
She's
scary. I
actually-
can live with that.
She's not scary.
She's not scary,
She could potentially be scary, but for what she is.
right? In
The Pit?
I think the Pit.
I guess the
I
Pit.
don't know. What do you think?
I would maybe say kind of bad. Is there anything redeeming about her?
Like, that makes her scarier?
Yeah, I guess this is about what is scary.
Scariest zombies, guys.
So in terms of scary,
Coming to support, appreciate
I think
you
if she
all.
wanted to be scary, she could be because of how smart she is and how well she can blend in.
But that's humans.
But
too.
that's, in terms of who she actually is, I guess she is the Pit.
In the Pit.
The Pit.
I moved it, by the way. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I need to be careful on
Nah, that's not- we should- that one.
this one.
The other. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but I'm ready for it.
And Eric chose Dawn of the Dead.
Oh, Dawn of the Dead,
A
guys.
favorite.
Dawn of the Dead. Guys, if y'all haven't seen Dawn of the Dead, y'all gotta watch. Still to this day, it's scary.
It's a classic.
It's scary. I don't know what to say, guys. These guys are fast. They're sneaky sometimes. They're scary as
Vicious.
hell looking.
Yeah.
They are vicious. It was a zombie baby.
God, that's still one of the grossest things
So gross.
I think I've ever watched.
Dude, honestly, for Dawn of the Dead, and it's not because it's just a classic. It's not because it's that they literally scared the poop out of me.
They were scary. They changed really fast. Like once you became infected, you changed almost in that moment.
It was so fast.
It
and
happened
was
so
it was
quickly.
It was
Yeah.
like, you know?
Do you?
Y'all know what we're talking about.
You know.
I think I'm gonna say go. What do you think?
The problem is that I know some of the things we're going to talk about are higher than these zombies. So I want to go with pretty good.
About it. And by that, I mean going to therapy.
Man.
Lately, the
You
transition
can survive
from
that
college into
if you're smart.
post-grad and working full time and adulting has been really stressful.
I see what you're
It's
saying.
A lot of change, and so I've been.
I see what
We
you're saying.
know
I
that
see
there
what
are
you're saying.
zombies that are going to be
They
much
scare the
scarier.
crap out of me, though.
They do.
Being from a human world, they just scare the crap out of me. So, okay, I'm gonna say pretty good for now. I'll say pretty good for now.
This is with me knowing that they're much scarier and harder zombies to beat coming up.
All right, we're putting it pretty good. I'm not happy about it, but it might change later.
It might change. We might change it.
I need to watch all these movies. Yes, but you might pee your pants.
Start with Dawn of the Dead. I would say
Ooh, Dawn of the
Dawn of the
Dead.
Dead is
Ugh. All right, what we got?
next up. Shaun of
Shaun
the
of
Dead.
the Dead.
Nice.
So this
Got
is a parody.
Shaun of the Dead shirt.
It's like it's a parody, but it's still like it's still a scary movie.
Yeah.
Like it's still like scary.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, not really though.
It's
But
such a good movie though.
It's such a good movie.
But we're rating scariest zombies.
Kind of
I
bad.
would say kind of bad.
Kind of bad.
Like there's no.
Like you can die from them, but
They're not in the pit.
you have to be really.
Like they're
Really?
dumb zombies.
What's that?
They're dumb.
They're dumb. They're easily fooled. They're not particularly fast,
Not fast.
so you have
Not-
a good chance of surviving.
Are they fast?
I don't really remember them moving all that quickly.
Like there were some scenes when he's like, and then somebody runs away, and then they chasing after him. So they can be fast.
They can be, but not all the time. I think kind of bad. There are definitely worse zombies. iZombie, as an recent example,
Who do we
but
have?
they're not like Zombieland.
They're kind of
zombies.
bad because we have hashtag alive and man, and I think man is. I think hashtag alive is worse than that.
Worse,
Scarier.
scary. Okay,
Yeah, scarier.
I agree. So kind of bad.
Kind of bad. Yep. Kind of bad.
Great movie though. Great movie.
What we got so far?
Man, these pictures.
We don't have a goat yet, guys. We don't have a goat yet.
There's at least one coming.
There's like a half goat right here, but I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, you know.
All right. Give me the far one.
Yeah.
I'm getting weird ones. I feel like I'm getting weird ones. Oh, guys. A fan favorite of
You
a lot
wanted
of
it.
people. Walking Dead.
You asked for it.
Walking Dead. I'm gonna straight up say the pit.
They're the pit.
They're the pit.
They're not meant. They're meant to be. I mean, this poster right here says, "Fight the dead, fear the living," and that basically sums up the show.
Yeah.
You're fighting the dead, but it's the people who are left alive that are the ones you really have to worry about. They're scarier than these zombies.
That's Margie said, but I'm scared. Hey, you'll be able to get somebody to be there with you. And Jamal, in the pit, that movie was too funny. Shaun of the Dead, agreed. And Resident Evil, hey, we get in there.
As a movie, it's not in the pit. It's a great movie, but
Just open the app
in
What are we
terms
talking
of,
about?
and draw your
I thought that was for Shaun of the Dead, right?
Oh yeah, he's talking about Shaun of the Dead. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm just saying we don't think
It was too funny though, but think about
in terms of scary zombies.
iZombie as far as scariest. You know, Shaun of the Dead zombies are still scarier than iZombie, in our opinion.
Yeah,
So far.
you know, like face value, like
Yeah. But Walking Dead guys, like pit,
they have to be pet.
right? Like
There are times in the show where they get rid of what feel like 100 zombies at a time, like they're cattle. If you know what you're doing and you're not dumb with your decisions, you can survive for a long time in this world.
Like, are they worse than Shaun of the Dead zombies? Then I mean, they're not scarier than Shaun of the Dead zombies, are they?
I say they are. They look more like zombies than the Shaun of the Dead zombies.
Are they more dangerous than Shaun of the Dead zombies?
Yes, because they tend to, I feel like, move more in packs compared to Shaun of the
Maybe
Dead.
Walking Dead is kind of bad.
Kind of bad.
We're gonna put them in kind of bad, guys, because
Kind of bad.
it just makes sense. So Walking Dead, whether it's a good show or not, I think they lost their touch. But as far as zombies, we're gonna put it in kind of bad, guys. Kind of bad. All right. Next up.
Is this me or you?
You.
Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead, guys. Bring out your weapons, your primary.
I think the one and only zombie game I ever played. No.
I don't know. Well, not for me.
I think for me, it's not a genre of games I usually play because I'm kind of a baby. But
Baby.
Left 4 Dead is such a fun game.
Gaga.
Baby wants his bottle.
So, Left 4 Dead. Okay. Honestly, what do you think?
I kind of want to put Goat. Just because there's so many different kinds.
Yeah. Well, and then, okay, so you have the regular. Infected, which are fast.
Really fast.
And hordes. And then, like you said, we have your hunters, your jockeys, the ones that
The
jump
one
on
that
your
ride
head.
you? Ugh.
The
Imagine
tanks.
being ridden by one of those. The tanks are
The tanks are scary, but they're not even scary because they look scary. They do look scary.
They do look scary.
But what's scarier is like they're just like chargers. They come at you. There's
The Witch?
the witch.
The Witch is the worst one.
Guys.
Just listening to her crying in the background is still like, I have nightmares about it, honestly.
You know what though, guys? Like
What do you have to say?
like they're so scary, but like, and maybe this is a personal thing, but Dawn of the Dead gave me nightmares. Dawn of the Dead gave me nightmares.
I think the zombies in Left 4 Dead were scarier.
at living space.
But maybe that's because you have to deal with them instead of watching someone else in a movie deal with them.
Yeah. So what does that say?
I don't know. Because I feel like I'm more scared of Left 4 Dead zombies.
Goat. Left 4 Dead. Goat.
I agree. I think it's GOAT.
But are they scarier than Dawn of the Dead?
I think so.
Like, if you were watching these two, if you were like,
Because you
Wait,
know,
hold on.
in Dawn of the Dead, they're
you know
all
what?
the same.
Yeah, no, you're right. Like in real life, these would be
Ugh.
like. Can you imagine?
Can you imagine?
a tank?
What are you gonna do? Can you imagine
A witch?
you're new in the world and you find yourself in some kind of abandoned building and you just hear some lady crying in the distance? I would just want to I wouldn't want to go on anymore. It'd take all the life out of me. So
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's GOAT.
I think it's go to. Did you pick that one?
I did.
Okay. I'm my vision. Okay. All right, we got it in the goat.
So far, I think we're pretty much on the same page.
We're like one away, or maybe on some, but yeah.
far,
we're on the same page.
yeah.
Corner me.
Corner
We got
pocket.
Moving on to the next one, The Last of Us. Guys, I'm gonna have to say GOAT as well.
You see, what's funny is I played the game a bit and I watched a lot of gameplay on it. And before we decided on this, I was like, I remember more about the storyline than actual zombies. But going back and doing research, it's kind of like supremely creepy how these zombies came into being. Because they're a lot different than most zombies in that they're fungal.
Yeah.
And apparently it was like based on a real...
Jamal, The Last of Us, man, as far as scary zombies?
In terms of the zombies,
Like, think about it. We got, the regular zombies, which are scary.
which are, we're like actually pretty fast, right?
They're pretty fast. Then you got clickers. They go, but like, they can't see you. They can't see you, but they can hear very well.
And I'm clumsy, so I'm gonna make a little bit of noise.
You got your what is it, bloaters? The bloaters?
Ugh.
And those are like, they kind of like vomit, right?
Yeah.
Like the vomit things.
Like projectile. And then, what's the last one?
I don't
There's
know.
one more, right?
Is it rat king?
I don't remember.
But like,
And that's one thing. Another thing about them being scary is the
Stalkers.
longer that they're zombies, they continue to evolve and change and get stronger.
there's stalkers too. And I think there is, it doesn't even matter. I just feel like it's GOAT.
I think it's GOAT.
I'm trying to think, like-
it's not as scary in terms of like comparing them to Left 4 Dead, but in terms of
Dude, like that.
how they come to be.
Like the regular zombies are scary and they're super fast, first of all. But like, imagine having to use a knife because that's the only way you can really kill them unless you use like a ton of bullets and a ton of ammo, which you might not have. But to try to kill a clicker with a knife, you have to get that close and just sneak up on them.
No.
There's no way.
No. And it's fungal, so it's also in the air. If you're outside in some kind of like, and it's like really breezy or something, and you're not properly prepared, I think they're GOAT. Honestly,
I think they're GOAT too.
I think they're GOAT.
Jamal, I think they're GOAT, man. The Last of Us, the clickers. Dude, that's what I'm saying, bro. The clickers. The clickers get me. Okay. GOAT. So far, the games have the GOAT, guys. And it makes sense.
It makes sense.
It makes sense. And like I said, Dawn of the Dead gave me more nightmares, but if you think about it and put everything into real life perspective, nah.
Nah. I'm good.
Alright. On to the next. What do we got?
We got 28 days later.
28 days later, gone.
Such a good movie.
28 days later.
Star of this, I can't remember his name right now. He was also in Peaky Blinders. He was in Batman Begins. There's this airplane movie where he hijacks the plane. He's just a really good actor. It's the first time I ever saw him was in this movie.
Oh, I know who you're talking about,
I can't remember his name right now.
yeah. Yeah, no, I don't remember his name either. Anyway, really good movie.
Really good movie. He wakes up
Exactly, Jamal.
like a month.
Said it was his jam.
Was his jam? Yeah. All of our jams. Jelly
and
jam.
butter.
Peanut butter jelly. Anyway, he wakes up in like after a month,
Yeah.
and civilization has fallen into chaos, basically.
Chaos.
In
the hospital.
In the hospital, yeah. The zombies, you can turn really quickly.
super fast.
I mean, I remember there was a scene where like there was like a dad and like
just a drop
of blood, just a drop,
from
one drop of
bird.
blood falls into his eye, and
From
within
bird.
moments, he's gone.
Guys, that was the saddest scene.
It was a really sad
Oh my-
scene. It was done
pissed
so well.
me off.
You knew something was gonna happen, but it was done really, really well.
Such sadness. Anyways, but they're super fast and so much rage.
Yes.
So much rage. Honestly, dude, what do you think? You drew it. I'm gonna let you say it first. I'm gonna let you say what you think first.
I kind of wanna. I think I want to go pretty good. Well, no, because they attack really quickly.
Yeah, I want to say ghost.
I want to say go.
Like it's not.
It's
no,
not-
dude. Like these are worse than Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah, I would say so.
And granted, you don't have all the special zombies like Last of Us and Left 4 Dead.
But I think they make it up with their numbers and how quickly they attack. And
It's making me breathe hard thinking about it.
yeah, I think are much harder to survive. Honestly, they can come from anywhere. I think they're go.
I think
they're go. Where it belongs.
Where it belongs. All right, guys. Moving on. I'm gonna go with the closest one.
Closest one.
Okay, Days Gone. We gotta get the last one up in here. Days Gone.
I only recently heard about it. I never played it. I did watch some gameplay on it. I want to go with. This is an interesting one. I'm torn between meh and pretty good.
I'm gonna say pretty good. And so the zombies are fast.
They're fast.
They're pretty fast.
But you can get them bunched up for a while to kind of prepare yourself to take them out a bunch at a time.
You can.
But the flip side of that is that they come in bunches, like big bunches.
Big bunches.
So if you're not
There's
on your,
different levels of. There's like 3 different levels of infected. There's some special ones too. Screamers.
Yeah.
That call the other girls. There's the newts.
yeah,
The
Yeah.
newts that would scare me. And even
Yeah.
though they don't come out at you unless you come around them. Like just seeing them, that'd be scary.
what did you say?
Newts.
No, what did you say for ranking them?
I said pretty good, but
The more you're talking about it,
I don't want to go mad.
I don't want to go meh, and I don't want to go goat. So I think pretty good is the answer.
I think pretty good is the answer. And like, you have to they are gonna keep on running after you.
They don't stop.
Yeah.
They don't really get distracted. So
The only game that's gonna be in pretty good. Yeah.
I plan on playing it eventually. It looked really fun. So I honestly never heard of it until recently.
You should finish Last of Us first.
Yeah, how many of those were there? I know there for sure. No, there's 4 of them.
What?
Last of Us? Oh no,
2.
I'm thinking of Left 4 Dead. I'm
Yeah,
thinking
yeah,
of Left 4
yeah. All
Dead. No,
right.
I do need to do Last of Us. Yeah, for sure. I don't even know anything about the second one yet, so.
Let's see. Pretty good. I played it. Haven't finished the game yet. Yeah, I never finished it either. It's a good game. What's bad about it? Just to get on this little tangent real quick, is that Last of Us came out around the same time, and Last of Us was such a good story. It was
story was
such a
great.
good story, and you can't. It's hard to beat a good story. What it is.
Again, that's why I think originally I thought that the zombies weren't really much of anything. It's because the storyline was so good. I was captivated by it.
Yeah, but looking back.
Looking back, the zombies are terrifying.
Yeah.
So I need to play that. I need to finish that. All right, next up, Resident Evil.
Resident Evil, guys.
I'm gonna be straight up. I haven't watched all of the movies, and I haven't really played many of the games.
But let's not even go to like. Let's just take it for
what we
the
know,
base,
and
the
what it
base,
is, the basis of it.
race zombies. The base
of the race.
The base of the race. The first one, okay? And you have all these other ones now too. These like the games and stuff where they did mutate. There's like these whatever. I think the base is zombies. Like the first Resident Evil movie or games, because those games were scary.
Yeah,
They were scary.
they're a lot scarier than the movies for me, for sure.
Like, well, what are you gonna say? Because you drew it.
I want to say man.
I want to say pretty good. But that might be my child, my inner child talking. I was terrified. Like, I remember these zombies, like, even coming through the wall, and you couldn't get near the wall in the game.
Yeah.
Because you had to, like, stay away from it, and all...
Actually, the more I think about it, they were pretty strong.
They were.
They were pretty strong.
In the first movie, they looked scary.
They look pretty scary, honestly.
I don't know, though.
I think pretty,
man.
I think it's pretty good.
Let me.
What
What
else
do we
is it?
have?
Yeah, what else is it?
Oh my god. We got Dawn of the Dead and Days Gone.
I'm thinking Dawn of the Dead needs to be a goat
Good.
now. Why did we put him pretty good?
I said go,
You did say go.
and I think Dawn of the Dead's scary.
Why is not Dawn of the Dead is about as scary as 28 Days Later? Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Why did I say pretty good? Like,
Because
if this is pretty good, then Dawn of the Dead is definitely go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're fixing this.
We're fixing
real
this.
quick.
I don't know why I said pretty good.
Sometimes we have lapse of judgments.
And you know, the thing is that even if multiple things are in a tier, doesn't mean they're all on the same level. Like, to me,
Right.
Left 4 Dead is in GOAT with the rest of these, but I think the Left 4 Dead zombies are a level above the rest of those in that
Yeah, and
category.
if you see it, we do have it first.
Yeah, that worked out.
I think they're actually in a pretty
Pretty good.
Actually, I think they're in the right order.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, so
I would agree with that. That worked out. Sweet.
I played most of the Resident Evil games, and I watched the movies GOAT. okay, I hear you. But, like, let's take...
I see where you're coming from.
Here, my thing is, if you take... Man, actually, he makes a good point. Because there's zombies now that... There are zombies that are so... Actually, the zombies that I ran into were scary. Like, if I saw them in real life... Like, there was one that was like this, right? And it had, like, spikes coming in and out of it. And you couldn't kill it unless you hit exact points. And there's 5 thermal points. You had to have thermal vision to see these points on it to kill it.
So if you don't have thermal vision, you're just
you're either you blow it up, or
you're done.
and that's not even like, I don't know, man. That would be in real life if we're counting. Now I'm thinking about it because even in the first games, even in the first game and the first movie, there were things that would climb upside down.
Yeah.
That's scary. Ah, man.
I actually remember them being kind of smart too.
You can't do the classic original zombies movie, Last of Us. Movie, Last of Us.
It's pretty good.
Move Last of Us to pretty good.
But
I don't know about that.
the whole fungal aspect of it to me for Last of Us, that terrifies me.
But does a zombie terrify you?
Yeah, like the clickers, those are pretty terrifying.
Clickers are pretty terrifying.
They terrify me not only visually, but mentally because of, like...
Jamal made a good point. I don't know.
I don't know. The whole fungal aspect really scares me, but not like visually. But again, like they're not super easy to kill.
They're not.
They're not super easy to kill.
But like, it makes a good point. Last of Us might need to go down one. I don't know.
I think it's
Resident Evil used to be in GOAT.
I think Resident Evil goes and go.
But like,
I came around on that one.
I think Resident Evil needs to be like
maybe above.
Jeez.
Maybe in between.
Maybe right here.
Maybe right there. Maybe this goes to the end. Maybe Last of Us is the end of GOAT going into pretty good. Can we compromise on that?
Here's where I'm gonna put.
Hey, works for me.
We'll
now.
put this somewhere.
Works for me. And then put this here.
Yeah, Resident Evil. We are putting in the GOAT. Jamal, that was a good call.
That was a good call.
Yeah.
I still would put Last of Us in GOAT just because of it's a fungus.
What are the zombies?
The zombies,
zombies are scary.
They're
You know that.
scary,
We know
yeah.
that. But are they as scary as? We'll get back to it.
We'll
get back to it.
We'll get back to it.
Okay.
Is it your turn?
Yes, the closest one. Oh.
You do the reveal.
Guys. World War Z. A lot of people didn't like this movie.
Surprisingly.
Like, but I do get why.
I mean, it's not the greatest movie, but it's pretty entertaining.
I feel like people didn't like it a lot, though, because you're going to see a zombie movie.
And there's not zombies like the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you do see
But when you see
what
them,
they can do.
yeah, man, it's bad. I mean, the CGI for some of the scenes wasn't the greatest.
You said World War Z is mad. But
The zombies.
The zombies. It's about how scary the zombies are. And this was a world war. Well, they're all kind of up to that level, kind of. Look though, I've never, ever in my lifetime of watching zombie shows, movies, and games, have I seen zombies climb over that tall of a wall. Ever.
They're moving nonstop, and they work together like a colony. That plus, like the beginning scene when the family is in the car and they're like in that major city and everyone's trying to get away, and there's like this woman that busts her head through the windshield, infects a guy, and he immediately turns and starts like grotesquely like mutating, and then he's like banging he's caution to the wind. They care about nothing at this point. So how quickly they change, how they work together as a colony.
But are they even working together, or are they just like they just don't care?
They're working together, but it's not a decision they made. It's instinctual. It's like
because they're going after something.
Yeah, it's like a beehive or something, like an ant colony.
I don't know where to put this one. I don't think it's men.
I want to go pretty good.
But if he's going pretty good, I think Last of Us has to go down.
I just can't tell if I'm blurring the story in that actual movie with the zombies.
You know what? I think Dawn of the Dead might have to go down.
Dawn of the Dead?
Again! That's funny
Why?
that I said again, because...
Why?
I don't know. But do you remember these zombies? They were scary.
They were scary.
Like, granted, I don't think they're as scary as...
They weren't as scary as Annie and the Goat, to me.
But they...
Are they as scary as Last of Us?
But did you see how many there were in one spot? That was the biggest horde ever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they gather quickly. And they're intent on destroying everything. They don't really...
And this is scary as zombies, so I would say pretty good.
Pretty good. I'm good with that. Pretty good.
I would say pretty good. We haven't had to use any of our powers.
Surprise.
I'm putting it in front of Days Gone, though.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm putting it in front of
I think it should go in front of Days Gone. What's funny is that when we're off camera, when we start having random conversations like this, I feel like we disagree like 35-40% of the time. But so far I was pretty much on the same page.
I want to use my powers. I don't know. I don't want to just use it.
I haven't disagreed on anything yet.
All right.
Warm Bodies.
Warm Bodies.
A personal...
We might disagree on this one.
A personal favorite of mine. I think they have to go in the pit. Because I think one of the main storylines of the movie is that these zombies can be cured and rehabilitated.
Okay, but versus iZombie? She's in the pit.
But like you can, like the Warm Bodies ends with the zombies being cured.
But
they're no longer a threat.
Just zombies. Like if they were to stay zombies, like let's just take the zombie, its scariness level, because they were like full transition. They were skeletal, black, like bottomless pit scary.
Yeah, like those horses from Harry Potter. I can't remember what they're called. The ones that you see once you see death. They were.
I think they're kind of bad. And even men.
I think they're the pit.
I think they might be men. Hold on.
I think they're the pit. I get what you're saying about
I
just
think
looking.
they're worse than #alive.
I think so. I think they're worse than.
It's so wonderful.
Like by worse, I mean
So
scary.
it's an online website that has.
No, I don't. I disagree.
But they
They don't move nearly as fast as those zombies in #Alive.
move faster.
They don't.
They move so fast in full level 3 mode.
They move fast, but
They
not. I don't.
killed other zombies that got in the way. Other level 1 and level 2 zombies.
I just.
These big 3 transition levels.
I feel like you don't really see. I feel like throughout the movie, it's pretty easy for them to get away from those zombies. So they're fast. I think they portray them as being fast in the movies, but I would be more scared of the #Alive zombies than I would the warm body zombies. Especially because a lot of them, some of them, a decent amount of them, kept their intelligence, so they could be reasoned with.
But not the level 3 ones. They're
Those are too far gone.
Those are too far
but
gone.
I don't think they showed them in a big number throughout the movie. There was some of them, but I think the regular zombies far outnumbered them.
if we're talking regular zombies, then yeah, those aren't scary. I see what you're saying, but like
To be honest, like even those level 3 zombies weren't super scary to me. But I think it was more of how they were presented in the movie. I think.
But
they're
I
in
don't
the
think
pit.
they're in the pit. I think they're kind of bad.
I think they're in the pit
With iZombie?
because they can be again.
No, though.
That counts. That's a part of the movie. They can't. There is a cure for them. They're much. That's much
Not for
scarier.
the level 3s.
Not for the level 3s. Those are too far gone. But again, there's not that many of them.
There's a good,
There's some of them, but they're far outnumbered by regular zombies that they can cure.
I don't think it tells us how many of them are.
It doesn't.
I don't know, guys.
I would go with the pit. I could go with kind of bad, but
There's no
like
way that
comparing.
these guys are not. They're not. These
There's
guys are
no-
scarier than iZombie.
But okay, look. Again,
This is a girl.
look. She has strength. She has super strength.
They're strong too.
They are strong, but they can
and
be cured.
fast. Not the level 3 ones.
Not the level 3 ones, but there again, there
And that's the
aren't.
ones I'm thinking of.
There
I'm not
aren't that
thinking
many
level
of
ones.
those.
Level 1's like.
But they far outnumber those ones. So you could theoretically take care of the level 3 ones. You cure everybody, and then everyone who's left, you gather together and take those level 3s out.
I think the level 3s are scarier than iZombie. And level 2s are gross to look at. Ugh. They're like falling apart a little bit.
What do we do with this?
Because I was going to say, man.
Who has
you
my
were gonna say
vision,
the pit.
me or you?
I have my vision. I know.
Because I would definitely use it for this. And I love the movie. I love the movie.
I'm willing to meet in the middle. Because think about it. Think about it.
But we're both. I've
Never seen that movie before? Oh!
Warm Bodies?
If you've never seen Warm Bodies, Jamal, you gotta watch it.
Now, look, it's more of a rom-com.
A zomcom.
A zom-com.
A zomcom, if you will.
But it's good, it's funny, it's heartfelt.
Yeah.
John Malkovich is in it. He's always very entertaining.
Listen, these zombies are scarier than iZombie.
Okay, I know that the level 3 zombies are scary, but taking into account that the level 1 zombies are so bad at being zombies,
They are,
I think
but they can't control themselves.
they can though. Some of them can. That was like one of the points of the movie is that some of them kept their personalities in their character. They kept it after the change.
But they couldn't control whether they ate somebody or not. Well, we don't want to tell too much because Jamal hasn't seen it, so you know what I'm saying?
It's worth watching.
It's worth watching.
For sure.
I was gonna say man, but I don't think it's man anymore. But I do think it's kind of bad. I don't think it's in the pit with iZombie. She's literally in everyday life talking to people. Like she doesn't even eat alive people.
But there are zombies in here who do the same thing she does.
But as a whole, though, you have. But they don't do the same thing she does.
They both can talk to you and communicate.
That's
do everyday tasks.
That's way overboard. I wish I had the other.
No,
color.
is she more believable as a human than these people? Yeah.
Way more believable.
Way more like the main guy.
She's a doctor.
The main guy. There are people who legit don't know. She was a doctor before she became a zombie.
And then now she's like a detective,
coroner who ends up working with the police.
which makes sense.
So, and people definitely notice a change in her. They notice something's happened that they just don't know the zombies exist, I believe.
These things are definitely scarier than her, right? Like, come on.
Like the level 1, he's not scarier than her. I'm sorry. That guy
Yeah,
is
he
not
is.
scarier than her. He's not. He's
he will
not.
eat you.
She could eat you.
She could, but she doesn't. She doesn't eat people. She doesn't eat
And
people.
then he chooses not to eat people.
He chooses not to eat her. So we're getting
No,
into
and
the
other
movie.
people.
But he has.
He has, but then he makes the choice not to.
But then you're talking about one character. Look, this is the only thing we got to go off, right? For iZombie. You know what I'm saying?
I do, but I think they both. Again, you can have rankings. You
second to
can
last
have
one.
rankings within a tier. I think they both belong in the pit. These zombies are just better than that zombie, but they're both in the pit. That's what I believe.
If that's in the pit, then Shaun of the Dead should be in the pit.
No, because like the Shaun of the Dead zombies.
Level 3 zombies are worse than Shaun of the Dead. You're not accounting for all zombies. You're focusing on that guy too much.
I'm not.
On level 1 zombies.
I think you're focusing on the level 3 too much.
I'm at least accounting for them.
I'm accounting for
Accounting
them.
for all of them, we have level 1, 2, and 3.
I'm accounting for them. I just
2's bad
the
too.
movie showed to me that level 3s could be overcome.
They
So
can be killed.
they can be killed, and if you have more people to add to your ranks by curing the level 1 zombies, then you have
don't
even
have
more of
to
a
kill-
numbers
You
advantage.
don't have to kill iZombie.
To me, like scary is like how hard
What?
is it gonna be for me to get away from you, / have to kill you.
You ain't gonna get away from level 3 zombie, I can tell you that.
They did in the movie.
They barely did.
They did like multiple times.
Barely. He had to sacrifice fingers and limbs.
Is that what happened?
I don't know about that.
I don't think
he
that
did have
happened.
to sacrifice something though. He did lose something. I forgot what he lost.
He did almost die, but I think that was from being shot. I don't think it had anything to do with the level 3 zombies. They were being chased by the level 3 zombies, but the level 3 zombies never actually got them.
Yes, Jamal. So Warm Bodies is basically Twilight, but in zombie form.
Yes.
I like.
Even the
Warm
main
Bodies.
chick in Warm Bodies, she looks a lot like Kristen Stewart. So
That's weird.
I think that was the reason they chose her for the movie.
Jamal, that was good.
Good eye.
That was good.
Good eye, mate. Yeah. I still say Pitt.
There's no way.
I still say
logically, this makes no sense.
It does make sense. I think
Well,
you're
I
just
was gonna
putting
say
too much
man.
weight
So no,
on level 3.
no. iZombie is not scary at all. iZombie is not scary at all. And then you're looking just at you're giving them that. They're still. I'm not even putting too much weight on level 3. I'm just accounting for them.
I
Like,
am accounting for them.
if you're accounting for them, then you have to realize that level 3 zombies and level 2 zombies are way worse than iZombie. Than her. Than this one
They're
girl zombie.
they're scarier than her. Does
Damn.
that mean they're not in the pit? No.
No, I think it does. If
You
we're
can
not,
still do both.
if we're not putting Walking Dead in the pit,
But Walking Dead, you can be swarmed by Walking Dead zombies and be killed.
there were swarms of them too. There was.
But these are a lot easier to get away from than the Walking
they're
Dead
not.
zombies. And
They're
the
not-
Walking Dead
the
zombies?
black ones were fast. The level 3s were fast.
But they never caught anybody.
they did catch.
I don't think
people.
they
did
showed-
catch a lot of people.
I think they showed them catching zombies. I don't remember them showing them catching people.
I think they caught a lot of zombies. First of all, and secondary,
like this-
secondary they caught soldiers.
The zombies, the level 1 zombies, I can't stress to you enough how inept zombies they are. They move at a slow
This shouldn't
pace.
even be an argument. Are level 3 zombies worse than a bloater from Last of Us? From Last of Us, a bloater. Level 3 zombies worse than a bloater? I would.
That's a good question because I think it would be easier to get away from a bloater
I mean, yeah. 'cause
than a
the
level
threes
3.
are faster.
But I feel like I would be more concerned about a bloater. I'm sorry, the level 3 zombies just did not scare me in that movie.
I don't think that like.
They just
I
weren't
just
presented
don't-
in a good light.
But also, that movie's just like it's almost hard to take seriously.
It's not about the zombies. The zombies is just like a background for the movie.
It is. So that's why I'm like trying to not like. It was hard to be scared, but like that would be scary.
It would
Way scary in real life. If I saw iZombie and I see level 1, 2, and 3, all of them.
I'm not
here.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm saying
You're saying
I
they
still
both
say
belong in the
they
pit.
both belong in there.
If they belong in the
iZombie is
pit-
just at the bottom 7th level of the pit.
You know what the last one's gonna be, and I just not thought about it. Anyways, if if Warm Bodies is in the pit,
They both
Shaun
can
of
be
the
in
Dead needs to be in the pit, and I hate that. But
I think that may be true though,
yeah, because
because the Shaun of the Dead zombies.
and at the end
Yeah, like
they can be rehabilitated.
yeah, kind of like these.
Well,
These are like 100%.
These are 100%.
Those are more like you can learn to live with them, basically.
yeah, and they can still bite you.
I think Shaun of the Dead needs to go down. Yikes.
You're the worst.
Hey.
You didn't even give
I
me
only speak facts.
There's no wiggle room at all. There's no way. There's no way.
I'm sorry, but when your movie ends with a literal cure, it's hard for me to be scared
But
of
the
you.
zombie.
But the zombie, but by the end of the movie, the zombies are being erased from the world.
They're not zombies anymore.
Exactly.
So I'm
that has to
talking about the
matter.
zombie. No,
But that has
they're
to matter.
humans. They're no longer zombies.
Exactly.
So how scary is the zombie?
It's not scary once I figure out how to get rid of you. That's what I'm saying.
Kill all these suckers and get rid of them.
No, like it's harder to kill a Left 4 Dead zombie than a warm body zombie.
Jamal, what do you totally agree with? Probably agree with. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense. If it's in the pit, it doesn't make sense.
It makes sense.
If that's the case, Zombieland needs to go up
Why?
because there's no way.
Shaun of the Dead, you can move Shaun of the Dead down to the pit and keep Zombieland where it is.
No, Shaun of the Dead needs to stay there
Why?
because
Because we
Zombieland is scarier than Shaun of the Dead.
I know, that's why Shaun of the Dead needs to move down. I thought that's what we just agreed to.
No, because Shaun of the Dead is. There's no way, dude. These guys are faster than Shaun of the Dead zombies.
They're all pit-worthy zombies.
No, they're not.
If you go to a PE class,
There's no way.
there's gonna be 5 kids at the back
Listen, man.
who finish way later than everybody else.
Listen, man.
Just because they all finished last doesn't mean that they're all the same level of bad.
Listen,
Some of
man.
them are gonna be even better than the other
Listen,
ones.
man. Listen. There's no way this little girl zombie is anywhere close. I don't care if you think they're both in the pit. There's no way there's no way that they're that close to being on the same scary level. They can't be the same. They can't.
Look,
I was gonna say, man, I'm willing to go down and meet you halfway to kind of bad.
Look, what we've done, or what I have been doing with every single one that we've ranked so far, is I'm taking into account what is happening in that given property. What happens in
No, don't. Remember we
That-
can't talk about the movie. Really, we're talking about the zombie.
But that pertains to the zombies.
No, just the zombie.
But that pertains to the zombies. There are a lot of these that once you become a zombie, that's it. You have no other alternatives.
But you're talking about the situation being scary. That's a scary situation.
But
But the zombie, because once you're not a zombie, you're not a zombie.
is that scary?
That's not a zombie though. That's what I'm saying. You can't take that.
You have to. I think you have to take that.
I don't think you can because even level 3s can't be turned back. And even if I wouldn't even take that even if they could. The situational scariness. I'm just talking about like the zombie. That zombie. Than this. Way more than this.
The level 3 zombies, are they fast? Yes.
Are they
Do they scare me?
They don't scare you.
They don't. But I
But if you had
can
them
only
in
speak
real
for
life,
myself.
if you had them in real life, that would be scary.
It would be scary.
Yeah.
It would be scary.
Yeah, I would.
But knowing what I know, what happened in that movie,
Oh my gosh!
I think that has to
You can't
count.
take that.
I think that has to count.
As a zombie, just take the zombie.
I think that has to
You
count.
can't take the cure with it.
I think that has to count though. Because like with other of these movies, I've been talking about how the strains came about, the different
all
kind of
these other
strains,
movies, there's a
how
solution
quickly
to
they
them too.
turned.
There's a solution to each and every one of the other zombies as well.
That's not true.
There is starvation.
Dawn of the Dead,
Starvation.
I don't think the movie ends with any kind of cure or anything.
They have
I think
to
the
wait it
movie
out.
literally ends with them like dying on like a island or something like that. I don't think there's any
Not
kind of
Dawn
cure.
of the Dead.
Dawn of the Dead, yeah. The one
Dawn of
over
the
there in the
Dead?
mall, Dawn of the Dead. I think that movie ends with them going to a boat to go to some kind of like
they live
remote
on an
island.
Yeah.
And I think they
was
die
Dawn
on
of the
that
Dead
island.
too, but doesn't matter. The thing was starvation. So if like we're bringing up like cures or like ways to get rid of them,
I think the warm bodies are a lot easier to get rid of than the other ones.
you think in this world where we can't get that much love at all, we're all selfish and stuff, we're gonna be able to love these zombies enough to turn them back? Nah.
With everything that's happened since like Black Lives Matter, Me Too. You telling me?
my
You telling
God,
me?
you're bringing this
You're
in
telling me? Hey, you want to bring real
Honestly,
world
yeah, I'm
into it?
telling you.
You're telling me that if there's actual physical proof
If you're
that
trying
a
to-
zombie can be changed, that people aren't gonna be like, we need to save the zombies. That screams what we would do.
Special order program.
No.
It would.
No.
Now there would be a contingent of people.
Yeah,
be
that's what I'm
like,
saying.
no, we
You're
need to
saying-
kill all the
you're saying
zombies.
Black Lives Matter and Me Too, which I should not speak of for first of all.
No,
so that's-
I mean you can speak on whatever
No.
you want to.
obviously don't know how the internet works, so I cannot speak on
We
any
gotta
of that.
be who we are. So you can say what you want to.
Anyways, so that would not happen. That would not happen. First of all, especially with a bunch of the selfish people that are in all these groups that we want to bring up. All of these groups, all of them. There's a bunch of selfish people in everything.
There's
Everywhere.
a group that will be.
Listen, this is going to
take
turn into a different
as a
conversation. Look, there's no way that these zombies belong in the pit.
With how people work these days, there'd be a group of people who'd be like, we gotta save the zombies. That's all I'm saying. Warm bodies.
See the zombies. That still has nothing to do with the cure. Should we talk about the cure?
I think it counts.
These are just zombies. You're just. First of all, he loves warm zombies. I love warm.
I love warm bodies.
But he loves warm bodies a lot.
I love this movie,
Yeah.
but the zombies, to me,
But he loves the movie.
are quickly taken care of.
But they're not. Level 3 zombies are not. And level 2 zombies, I don't think level 2 zombies are either.
I think we need to watch this movie again.
I wouldn't mind that, but there's no way they can be in the pit. I would say meh at first. I'm willing to meet you halfway. There's no way. There's just no way. There's no way. I can't. Agree to disagree. Put warm bodies in meh.
No, I'd rather put it
see?
kind of bad.
He's on one more. That's like 2 though for meh. So I'll even let it slide and go kind of bad still.
Yeah, I'll settle for kind of bad. I'm not doing mad. Because there's no way the zombies in #alive are the same level as warm bodies.
Warm bodies is probably worse, but okay.
It's not.
Y'all gotta watch it for yourselves.
I guess we're doing kind of bad.
Which doesn't make sense still.
What's interesting is that that's the longest disagreement we've had so far, and I did not expect it to be warm bodies.
And warm bodies needs to go behind
Shaun of the Dead?
Walking Dead. The Walking Dead needs to be behind warm bodies, I think.
No way.
Yeah, because these guys are slow, right? They're like super slow.
They're not as slow as the level 1 warm bodies.
Why are you on level 1 so much?
Because they far outnumber level 3.
Yeah, but the zombie.
Like
the
like
zombie, you
yes,
take 1 for 1,
yes, we have
right?
to acknowledge level 3, but they aren't to me.
Wait, how do you know they outnumber? Like, we don't get the whole world.
We can only go by what we see in the movie. That's what I'm saying.
Is the movie the whole world?
It's a part of the world. They only show that particular part of like whatever city that they're living in. We see a lot more of zombies in different areas in Walking Dead.
But they're not that scary.
They're not, but they're scarier than
That's
this
fine. We've been on that one forever.
forever.
We're kind of blowing through this though because we agreed on most of them, except that one.
That's so random. I never expected that to be warm bodies of all movies.
We'll add that one because I was just thinking about that, Jamal.
How did we not think about
I know.
that?
I just thought about it when we were on
That would have been a good one.
when we were on Warm Zombies.
Warm
Zombies.
Bodies.
Warm Bodies. Yeah, Warm Bodies. I was like, why does that sound weird? A cool fact, just real quick about iZombie, because they kind of go into detail about this. That like zombie, at least iZombie, her heart rate is 10 beats. 10 beats per minute.
No added sugar. We have
That's kind of cool, and then it explains why when you shoot zombies, there's not like a ton of blood leakage or they don't just like die of blood loss right away. It's because it's all like slow and clotted and whatnot. Anyways,
Zombies are also really smart in that movie. It terrifies me how smart they are.
it doesn't terrify me. I'm smarter. No, I'm just kidding. It's just one zombie. Is it one zombie?
No.
I think there's a couple.
He
Wait, what
was.
are we talking about
He
now?
was. I Robot. All right, Robot.
I'm talking about a zombie.
Wait. I thought he was talking about.
No, he's
I
on
Am Legend.
Legend.
I thought we were
I
talking
went
about.
back to I Am.
Okay, I thought we were still talking about I Am Legend.
Okay, we're gonna go to that one after this one.
After the last one. This is the last one?
We got this for the last one. Santa
Wow.
Clarita Diet. It's on Netflix. You can catch it on Netflix still. It's still coming out with shows.
I think it got canceled. When I was doing research today, it was saying that it got canceled.
Maybe it got canceled because COVID.
I don't know.
I don't know why I'm saying that.
Maybe low viewers? I don't know.
I don't know. But starring Drew Barrymore and
Timothy Olyphant.
Oliphant. I think. First of all, these zombies are super strong. They are super strong.
Yeah, she like rips a grown man apart.
And they do kill humans.
Yeah. And they blend in really well. They don't really look like zombies. They look like normal people. But, you
I don't know.
it's a comedy, right? It's like a dark comedy.
It is a dark comedy. But I'm trying to think like in real life if I'm seeing.
I mean, like, looking at our board, it's kind of all over the place. Hashtag Alive is the only one in meh? That's kind of crazy. Because I was going to
But
say
they are kind
meh.
of mad though, right? A hashtag alive.
They are. I'm kind of surprised that we ended up with as many kind of bad as we did.
Is that I've never seen it in the pit it goes.
I wanted to say Pit.
I wanted to say pit.
Because I think they are on the same level as iZombie. They have potential to be bad, but they don't really choose that path. I mean, they do kill people, like alive people.
Man, if we had a here's the thing. He has put it in your pocket perk. I have my vision perk. If we both had the different one this time, we both would have used it.
Yeah, and that's funny because I feel like it was kind of like that in our last one when we did Friends.
But I used mine.
Oh yeah, you did use yours.
Yeah, I just put it in your pocket.
I kind of want to go
Honestly,
Pit.
I think pit.
Yeah.
I think pit. Because, I mean,
It kind of makes sense with if iZombies in Pit. It kind of makes sense that
they're scarier than iZombie, though.
they are because they'll literally eat you where you're standing.
So I'm going to move this real quick. Watch out. Right there.
But like, at least she's like still actually like a really good person. Not a really good person.
She tries to be.
She tries to be.
It's hard to control.
She tries to be.
Okay, and then we're going to take... he said Zombieland.
Zombieland? No way.
Here's the thing. No, wait, there's no way Zombieland's in the pit.
No way, dude.
What is your reasoning, Jamal?
Bill Murray zombie alone is
Not terrifying.
no, but it's Bill Murray. Come on, man. I'm joking.
She lived for
but-
Canary
Okay,
Island.
I Am Legend.
I love this isle. But you knew that.
I Am Legend? Wait, are these zombies?
They.
That's what I was wondering.
I think
That's why I didn't say
originally
it.
they were vampires,
Yeah, they're a type of...
but I
they're a
think
type of vampire.
I think they changed them for the movie. I think before the movie they were actually more vampires, but for the movie they kind of made them more zombies.
But I don't think that...
I think they're actually
You
vampires.
do change. Remember when he bit the dog?
But vampires change too.
But like aggressively like that? Wasn't like it was pretty aggressive.
It was.
And then
But that's because it was a
His
dog.
gums turned color.
Wow, this is so interesting.
That was so sad.
It was really sad. Nothing gets me harder than a dog dying.
That sounded really weird.
I'm very innocent-minded, so I don't think in that way.
Everybody else.
That's bad. We'll regret that one.
But go on.
Nothing cuts to the core more than a dog death. That's funny.
No, it was bad. It was so sad.
It was sad.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the dog death.
No, but what you said.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was bad. That
Okay.
was bad. Embarrassing.
I guess I would say they're a zombie. It doesn't really say.
Have y'all seen the Van Helsing?
I haven't.
I haven't. I watched a movie with what's the guy that played Wolverine? What is the actor's name? Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, and chick from or actress from
You know what it is?
what's that vampire movie where they have like the older vampires, and then the main star is a woman with the leather outfit, and she like wants to wake up the main vampire from his sleep, but then she has to like fight him because he ended up being behind it.
I don't know.
You have no
I don't
idea?
know. We should figure this out though, just in case. I Am Legend. Go. Is it a zombie or a vampire?
I mean, we might as well just count it as a zombie.
Okay, if we're saying it's a zombie, I'm gonna say I Am Legend zombies are with Days pretty good. Because they're definitely worse than #alive.
They are. I'm wondering. I want to put goat, but we really only see that one main zombie that's like really intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that,
They did follow him though, so they have some
they do. Yeah, so they do have some intelligence, and they're just so creepy.
You know what though?
They might be goat.
Sun does burn their skin.
That
they're not
actually is a
zombies.
thing. They're not zombies.
They're not zombies. Can't do it.
What we need to do eventually do is a vampire one.
We will do it.
We need
Put
to
that
do
in
that.
notes.
Yeah, I will add that to the list. I love vampires.
Okay, so Last of Us.
The interesting thing is that my opinion hasn't changed from what I thought originally. I thought, yeah, for it being goat. Just for the background of the actual disease. Yeah, the zombies themselves are creepy and scary, but the disease itself.
But not the zombie. Don't even worry about the disease or the cures. You know what I mean?
I still want to go goat.
Still want to go goat, huh? I mean, I had it in goat, but Jamal had me thinking.
So what do you want to do? Pretty good?
Let me just think.
I mean, we could just leave it where it is.
I feel wrong.
It kind of
It's
feels
like
like we're
yeah,
not
we're
playing
cheating.
by the rules.
We're cheating. Listen, a little girl can take him out. She's pretty much a baller. No, there's no way. Yeah, no. If in real life, these guys would be scary.
Yeah.
I mean, Dawn of the Dead, 28 Days Later, are the... Yeah. Okay, no. This is good. I think we're good.
I think we're good. I think it has to be goat. If you saw the zombies in Last of Us in front of you, you would be terrified.
Yeah.
And there's different kinds.
Yeah. I think we have to do that. So, alright guys, to go through it, we've got Left 4 Dead, Resident Evil, 28 Days Later, Dawn of the Dead, and The Last of Us in GOAT, Greatest of All Tiers. What do we got for pretty bad? I mean, pretty good. We have World War Z and Days Gone for pretty good. What do we got in Mad?
#alive. Kind of bad. We got Zombieland, Shaun of the Dead, Walking Dead, and Warm Bodies.
Okay. And then in the pit, we have iZombie
And
and...
Santa Clarita Diet.
And listen, guys, this is based off of Scariest Zombies. Scariest Zombies. If it was Greatest Zombie Movies, that would have been totally different. Or something, yeah.
Yeah, we may
different.
do that eventually.
Listen, there wasn't that much debate except for one.
You said Back for Blood. Back for Blood.
Oh, but listen. Back 4 Blood is this supposed to be the sequel to Left 4 Dead.
Oh.
And I heard it wasn't as good of a game. I haven't played the game.
Never played it.
So I can't speak on it. That's all. But tomorrow should be interesting. I know tomorrow for a fact, guys.
We're gonna have some disagreements.
We're gonna have some disagreements. It's gonna get down and dirty. Tomorrow, I have the I'll put it in your pocket perk. He'll have my vision.
And
I'm upset about that.
I feel like if it was Switch, he'd definitely use his. If it was Switch.
I want to definitely. We're gonna have. Tomorrow's my last 3 or 4 hours still. Because there's one person I know that it's just we're not gonna agree on. And I'll have my put it in your pocket perk, and he has my vision perk. I think it's just the way the cookie crumbles. And we're not planning this to like. We never know what we're planning for the categories. We're literally strategically being like, okay, this will be better this day, this will be better this day, and then we're just flip-flopping perks every time. So it's just gonna keep on going back and forth. So
Which I like.
Really, if you think about it, oh man, you know what though?
Oh, we should probably tell you what the subject is.
The subject is Marvel Universe.
Yeah, we're really focusing on characters.
Main characters.
Main characters. We are going to eventually rank every movie, but we wanted to save that for a time we're like fully prepared for it.
You know what though? So this one we could have. There were so many of them because we have more than 10. We could have both had the put in your pocket and the minors. Because remember we talked about that if there's like more than like just because 10's like too little. So we'll figure it out. The thing is though, because I just not thought about this, that means that every Sunday I'll have my vision and every Monday you'll have.
That's why I was
You know
thinking maybe we could like start from scratch.
Every week?
Yeah. Like every Sunday we'd be like we either like we could flip a coin, we could do rock, paper, scissors.
Ooh, flip a coin every time.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
That's a good idea.
You never know what you're gonna get, and
I
that's
think we
sets it
should
for
do
the
that.
week.
I think we're gonna do that tomorrow because that just makes more sense.
Oh, so you want to do it every stream?
Every stream we'll flip a coin.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
Heads equals put it in your pocket. Tails equals
Kind of makes sense.
My vision.
So whoever flips it, whatever it lands on, that's what you're getting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
sounds
then
good.
we could Sundays I'll flip it. Mondays you flip it. Tomorrow you flip.
Flip
Flip for your life because if I get
Philadelphia.
if I get my, you know what I'm saying? All right, guys, this is episode number 3. Catch us tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Central. Tearjerkers, TIERJERKERS. I'm E Valley,
I'm D Money.
and we'll see y'all in the morning. Take it easy and don't be sleazy.
Please don't be sleazy.
Oh yeah.